Welcome to today's edition of Hashtags on VOP TV. It's a beautiful Thursday evening and I'm excited. The week is gradually coming to an end and the month of May is finally winding down. And I'm your host, Mom Masina Chiokafa. Yes, Hashtags is your one-stop show for everything that's trending on social media, sports, entertainment, football, any kind of sports, politics, business, everything and anything that's trending on social media. I'm your go-to person. And Hashtags is your go-to show for all the things that have trended for the day, all day long. So what are you waiting for? Go on our Facebook page, on our YouTube page. We are at Voice of the People TV. And on other social media handles, we're at VOP TV Live. Of course, it's a beautiful day and a lot has been trending. The people, the Southeasterners, Enugu, Ebonyi, Imo State, and Anambra State and Abia State. I hope that you guys are safe. I hope that you guys are safe, yes, because a lot has been trending and most of the trends that we have today is about Southeast, yes. We have hashtag national anthem. You remember that the president, of course, signed the national anthem, the new national anthem bill yesterday. So we are going to start learning how to say the old national anthem. And I hope that most of us will be able to, remember and, memorize it. But then, of course, we expect that our children in the schools should be able to, get accustomed to the old, and now the new national anthem. We have hashtag $Davido, yes, and also we have hashtag IPOB, Ipob, that's the indigenous people of Biafra. We have hashtag Kogi Youth Leaders Forum. We have hashtag Rest in Peace. We have hashtag National Assembly. We have hashtag Soldiers. We have hashtag Ndibo. And then there is hashtag Wizkid. There is hashtag Nedu. And then we have hashtag Awuf. We have hashtag Finland. Hashtag Jacob Zuma. Hashtag Arise O Compatriot. Yes, talking about the old national anthem. We have a lot of hashtags. And we also have hashtag Ozoemena. We have hashtag Abia. We have hashtag Eniolabadmus. We also have a lot of hashtags to talk about today. But we are going to be starting off with hashtag Davido. Yes, hashtag Davido has been trending because Davido, that's David Adeleke, who happens to be, of course, he's an artist. He's a very popular artist, a Nigerian artist, who launched a crypto meme. Yes, he launched a crypto meme coin on Soul Network, Dollar Davido, and a lot of people have been saying a lot of things about it. The singer that we know very well, popular artist Davido Adeleke, yesterday he launched a meme coin called Dollar Davido yesterday, and the coin was created using the popular crypto platform known as Pump.fun. Davido launched the coin via his X handle yesterday, and by a tagline, "The pump stops when time stops." Davido also teamed up with the leading blockchain platforms Phantom and Solana to release his vision as the Dollar Davido meme coin gets so much attention, captivating both his fans and investors. But then the wealth of the Dollar Davido, the new crypto token by the musician, it crashed a day after the launch, as people said. But then there's a breaking news that the crypto network Solana did not endorse Davido's meme coin. We are not sure of that, but that's the news that we are getting from a reliable source, that it was not sponsored and it was not, endorsed. But then Davido, it's something it's really commendable to see him do something that a lot of people would want to do. It might have crashed. We don't know how true that is. But then, the fact that he launched a crypto meme is something commendable. I really applaud him for that. Well, let's see how netizens are reacting to hashtag $Davido. And this one is from at Abia David, who says, this Davido coin, this Davido coin palaver actually reminds us of how people are largely driven by greed. If not for greed, why would you rush into buying a coin just because people are posting screenshots of huge gains? It don't deep. Your eyes don't clear, but you won't still learn, cause the greed, they your blood. And this one is from at Timmy Niger, who says, because now hashtag Davido, una rush go put money. I have been inside this game for 10 years. My first Bitcoin was sold at $99 in 2013/14. Do not invest in in cryptocurrency with emotions. The thing no they send anybody. Only the strong they survive. Davido, the rich will always milk the poor for more wealth. Read books, you go understand life more. And this one is from at Crypto Wealth Embassy. No one should give any excuse for Davido. Treat every token as it should be treated. Buy, take profit, leave moon bag until you have any form of conviction to become a long-term holder. If we are honest and less emotional, we will know that every meme project is highly risky and expected to go to zero no matter who is behind it. The onus lies on the team to change that narrative, build and create sustainable measure to ensure longevity. Even our 2-year-old $WKC and $DTG were trashed and still being trashed till today. $PEPE, $SHIP, and every other meme were treated as the gene, treated and even called trash until proven otherwise. No these and no peers. And then we also have this one from Twitter_headmaster, who says, easy with Davido. Many are selling. No go use your school fees, though. Understand crypto before investing so you don't hold the bag for the lags. HODL when it is right, and exit the trade when it is right. I am monitoring the coin. And this one is from at AY Sticks, who says, at Ayo the First. He says, at a point yesterday, I did regret say I no buy Davido when everybody did declare profit. So now like this, it later end. And then this last one is from at Abbas, who says, Davido just launched his meme coin, Davido. And this one is for our favorite online doctor, who says, please be careful of that Davido coin. If you are not a tactical expert on cryptocurrency, you will lose your money in a split second. This is not financial advice. This is only telling you if you don't do your own research and just follow blindly, you will cry a bush baby. And yes, that's the meme coin that Davido launched yesterday. And a lot of people are saying that they have made a lot of money off it already. And I'm asking, are you sure that you really made money? But just be careful though. Just be extremely careful. Moving on to the next hashtag of today. We have hashtag Eniolabadmus. Yes, hashtag Eniolabadmus. She has been trending because she said, she congratulated the President of Nigeria on his 1-year anniversary in office. And then she also said that, of course, you also remember that Eniolabadmus is the newly appointed SSA on event planning. And she said the President Tinubu has brought progress to Nigeria after just 1 year. She was congratulating the president and said a lot of good things about him. And people are like, okay, you have collected money. You have collect money and then you are saying that the president is working. Can't you see that people are suffering? Can't you see there's so much hunger? Can't you see that people are dying of starvation? Can't you see that there's so much inflation in the country? And you are opening your mouth to say that the president is doing well. Okay? Really though? Like, really though? Let's see how netizens are reacting to hashtag Eniolabadmus. And this one is from @Dan_Eva, who says, imagine being rich in life and having dignity. Sadly, it's difficult for many people who would sell their dignity for money. She can clearly see how the country is in chaos, but would rather not care because she thinks only she matters among the millions of Nigerian citizens. One wonders how the poor are managing to survive in this torn economy. God help them all. And this one is from @YoungMike001, who says, that's 001, not surprised after she don't go do BBL from her previous hippopotamus size with the money Tinubu gave her. Body don't this sweet her. You never, we don't know for sure that the president gave her money for any BBL. And this one is from @OnlineGuru_, who says, who fly won't support if not? These are the people destroying this country, those surrounding the president but refuse to tell him the truth because of the crumbs they are getting. And this one is from @Emre Owolabis 2.0, who says, Eniola Wule Bantu, okay, close your mouth. With significant progress has the nothing to write home about leadership brought us. Nigerians should curse you. And this one is from @Onwana Assam, who says, and people will read from this one and take her seriously. Besides, what did you people expect her to say? She is now a full-fledged psychopath, so allow her to do her job. And this one is from @Avocado, who says, some of these celebrities are supporting these people because of their own personal interest. They don't care if or not the masses are enjoying the government or not. And this one is from @LifeIssues11, who says, let me tell you this for free, guys. More than 90% of Nigerians are like this. We condemn corruption because we are not benefiting from it. Once we become beneficiaries, it becomes connection. And this one is from that's the beautiful Eniolabadmus. That people have been lashing and saying all sorts of things to her just because she's supporting the presidency. Well, well, well. Moving on to the next hashtag of today, we have hashtag Ipob, hashtag Abia. You know very well that the Southeasterners were asked to stay at home today on behalf of the indigenous people of Biafra, the Ipob, which of course in Abia State, a lot of things happened. It was said that gunmen have reportedly killed at least 3 Nigerian soldiers, allegedly attempting to disrupt the National Biafra Day sit-at-home order. The shooting lasted for over 1 hour at the Obikabia Junction, Abia. Only 1 soldier escaped alive. A lot of people have been commenting. The people like Reno Mokri, he has been saying a lot of things about it. And also, permit me to also remind you that hashtag Waec, yes, hashtag Waec trended also today. And the reason why hashtag Waec trended is because has been trending is because of the fact that a lot of, the Waec has started. That's the West African Examination Council. It has started. And guess what? The Southeastern children were not a part of the exam that took place today. The mathematics subject took place today. About 300,000 students did not partake in their mathematics examination. And the reason being that because of the Ipob sit-at-home order, which of course a lot of people expected the likes of Alex Oti of Abia State, the likes of Peter Amba of Enugu State to have, stopped the sit-at-home order. But then the children were not allowed to take their exams. And of course, it's only safe to say that their parents could not allow them go to school or even step outside just for the fear of what might happen to them outside. Well, let's see how Nigerians, let's see how netizens are reacting to hashtag Abia, hashtag Waec, hashtag Ipob. And this one is from at African Jesu, who says, I admired and was envious of the way Jewish people commemorated their people killed during the Holocaust. It annoyed me that we spoke of the Biafran genocide in hushed tones, afraid to commemorate it. This was until the coming of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and indigenous people of Biafra. And this one is from at Dr. David Matsanga, who says, Nigerian President official bad must demonstrate maturity and release IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu, after 1 year in office. Why is he illegally detaining Kanu? Remember, Nigeria has granted freedom to Boko Haram terrorists. Today, 29 May 2024, let Nigerians have conscience at PR_Diomaye. And this one is from quite long. This is quite long. This one is from at Chinasa Nworu, who says, someone should remind Peter Obi that the sit-at-home order on 30th May 2024 is not about IPOB. It's about over 5 million people killed in that particular region where he is a governor. Therefore, we should mind his utterances. He should mind his utterances against the commemoration of the Biafran Heroes and Heroines Day. Irrespective of any challenges, he is one of the people, as a governor, who's supposed to make sure hashtag Biafra Heroes Day become a national holiday in that contraption called Nigeria. The former governor of Anambra, Willie Obiano, built a memorial ground for these Biafran fallen heroes in Awka, Anambra State, during his tenure as a governor. However, Peter Mba must shut okay and sit at home tomorrow if he dares. Okay, that was way too much. And then this one is also from at Uchenna Marvin, who says, Dear ancestors _ because of your courage, I am. I am because my father, and my father because his father. Your courage inspires a lot of us, and we remember never to forget. Hashtag Biafra, hashtag Biafra Heroes Day. And this one is from at Chinasa Nworu, who says, in Biafra land, thousands of Biafrans gathered in different locations in Biafra land during the candle night in commemoration of the Biafra Fallen Heroes and Heroines Remembrance Day. 53 years ago, 53 years after the Civil War, only IPOB have continuously for a decade now remember all Biafran fallen heroes and heroines on this day, 30th May. We shall never forget those that died for the sake of Biafra. And this one is from at Elochukwu Ohagi, who says, it will be a graveyard silence in the entire East as Biafrans remember those who courageously defended Biafra land. And remember Chris Okibo and every soul that died in that war. And remember IPOB members that fall in Emene, Obigbo, Nkwo, Aba, Onitsha, Afaruku, Ibeku. I remember those who were kidnapped and disappeared. I remember those hashtag NSAT youths gunned down by the Nigerian government. May their courageous spirit keep inspiring us. This one is from at Nze. It says, IPOB knew that our youngins were supposed to take mathematics exam, yet they put a no movement warning the same day in Southeast. But people want us to see reason with them. Boko Haram is anti-education and IPOB is also anti-education. Both terrorist groups kill and cause unrest. This one is from at Dikbo. Awojide, who says at Ogenadigbo, Ipob has ordered children who should be writing mathematics as a subject in Waec to sit at home today. This should be a major story, but it is not. Security agencies are urging parents to allow their kids come out, but no one wants to get caught in the middle. This is really sad. This one is from @Chudi_, who says, that's Chudi Namdi. Whoever is stopping students from taking their Waec examination mathematics papers today is in the southeast states in the name of whatever is an enemy of the people. Education is a priority even in war. An act that should be condemned by all. Ipob should be ashamed of themselves. And of course, a lot of tweets from a lot of videos as well from the scene in Abia State, in Enugu State as well. A lot of people burning cars. A lot happened in Abia State, Enugu State, and also majority of the southeastern states in Nigeria. And we are hoping that you guys, people in the southeast, that you are pretty safe. Moving on to the next hashtag of today. You remember I said that hashtag Ozoemena has been trending, and the reason why hashtag Ozoemena has been trending is in line with the 30th of May, lot of years ago, decades ago, where there was a war. Let's see the pictures, and yes, please, let's have the picture on the screen. The war that happened decades ago, the Biafra War, for the over 3 million, of course, and then it came to over 3 million lives of Igbo, and it is believed that every Igbo household lost at least a relation to the genocide that happened decades ago, a lot of years ago, and for the 3 million southeastern Nigerians killed in the Biafran Civil War, for the children killed by starvation, for the families forced to take £20 in exchange for what was in their bank as at the time before the war, for the southeastern Nigerians who have, of course, not only recovered their losses, but have continued to survive, have continued to strive, have continued to, be better regardless of the impact, the negative impact that the Biafran Civil War had on Igbos, on Ndibo, the negative impact that the Biafran Civil War had on the Southeasterners. I urge you guys to continue pushing, to continue doing your best, and just know that Ozoemena, and know that it can only get better, and Nigeria can only continue to become one Nigeria without any division. Let's see how netizens are reacting to hashtag Ozoemena. This one is from @Noble Igwe, who says, some years ago, you would have seen a lot of respected people tweet hashtag Ozoemena today, but the movement have been hijacked by people who feel that they love the Southeast more. And this one is from @LVictor, who says, today, as we remember the fallen heroes of Biafra, let us pray for peace, unity, growth, and wisdom. Hashtag Ozoemena. This one is from Dr. Aloy Chife, who says, I was 5 when the war ended, and for 1 year afterwards at lunch break, they marched us to a local dispensary. You extended 2 cupped palms and received some protein powder. Living at the edge of Igbo land, we escaped Kwashiorkor. I'm Igbo, and I'll never forget that. Hashtag Ozoemena. These are pictures of children that suffered the aftermath of the war that happened in Southeast. And then this one is from Buki, who says, today we remember over 3 million Biafran people who died during the anti-Igbo pogrom and Biafra genocidal war of 1966 to 1970. Like seeds, we may fall to the soil, but we will always germinate. We will never die. Hashtag Ozoemena. And this one is from Chisom Chisom at Dr. Waneki Chisom, who says, today we remember the 2 million Igbo children starved to death between 1967 and 1970 by the Gowon-led Nigerian government, strongly supported by the British government. Hashtag Ozoemena. And these are the kids, the children that suffered the aftermath. You can see the other one looking like he is suffering from kwashiorkor, malnutrition. A lot happened in the Southeast. A lot happened that year, 1966, 1967, up until 1970. Well, let's have the last tweet for today before we wrap up the show. And this one is from Nedu Ani, who says, we will always remember my father was a captain during the war. He survived while most of his siblings couldn't. Over 2 million lives lost. We will forever remember. Then the last tweet for today happens to be the tweet from Nedu Ani. Okay, and that's it for today on hashtag Ozoemena, which we just, of course, finished talking about now. It has been trending. The Southeast has been trending. It's all over the internet, videos, pictures of how it happened. And, of course, we really hope that we can get over it and hope that Nigeria and the Igbo land would always be one. Well, that's a wrap on hashtags on VOP TV, and let's call it a day. Let's call it a beautiful day. We will do this again tomorrow, being Friday, to show, you know, the weekend vibes and everything that comes with the weekend. Let's do this again tomorrow, guys. I'm still your host, Mom Masinachi Okafor. Join us tomorrow for a great show. Have yourself an amazing evening.